Today, I'm going to do something weird. I am at JFK Terminal 4. I'm going to go from here to World Trade Center without taking any New York City transit. No bus, no subway. And we're going to start here at the AirTrain, of course. We're going to go to Jamaica.
Please take your belongings.
Oh, my belonging is my camera, and I have it. We're going to Jamaica, and this is run by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, not New York City Transit.
5, 7, 8. For your safety.
Oh, gotta get, there's lots of suitcases, switching hands. There we go.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
Railfan window time. We don't usually ride the AirTrain very often. Wow, it's a snowy day too, and a beautiful, beautiful ride.
Stop. Look around and please take all your belongings.
So we'll get a few announcements along the way, and a few planes taking off, obviously.
This train on track 1 is a Jamaica train, stopping at airline terminals 7 and 8. For your safety, please ride elevators located at the end of all AirTrain stations.
I guess it assumes everybody's taking bags, so for your safety, ride the elevator.
Stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on. This is a Jamaica train stopping at airline terminals 7 and 8, Federal Circle and Jamaica. Attention passengers. Tap your phone or contactless card, or buy a Metro card to pay your $8.50 AirTrain fare. We are arriving at Terminal 7. Stop. Look around and please take all your belongings.
I was actually very surprised that the AirTrain stops at all terminals, essentially goes in a full loop like it's supposed to.
Stopping at airline terminal 8. For your safety, please ride elevators located at the end of all AirTrain stations.
Well, now we're repeating ourselves, Mr. Automated Voice.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on.
Okie dokie. Lots of construction here.
Stopping at airline terminal 8, Federal Circle and Jamaica. Attention passengers. Tap your phone or contactless card, or buy a Metro card to pay your $8.50 AirTrain fare at our Beach and Jamaica stations. Discounted Metro cards are also available for frequent riders or groups of 4 persons. Thank you for riding AirTrain. Our next stop, we are arriving at Terminal 8. Stop. Look around and please take all your belongings.
Man, dude never stops talking.
This train on track 1 is a Jamaica train. For your safety, please ride elevators located at the end of all AirTrain stations.
Not riding the elevator, just the AirTrain.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on.
I guess we're almost there.
Jamaica train, stopping at Federal Circle for hotel, shuttles, and rental cars, and Jamaica with connections to the LIRR, E, J, and Z train service. Attention passengers. Tap your phone or contactless card, or buy a Metro card to pay your $8.50 AirTrain fare at Howard Beach and Jamaica stations. Discounted Metro cards are also available for frequent riders or groups of 4 persons. Thank you for riding AirTrain.
You're welcome for riding your overpriced AirTrain. It's still $26.50, I think, for a 10 ride AirTrain card.
You can pick up and drop off passengers for all airline terminals there to avoid traffic congestion.
Ooh, to avoid traffic congestion. I definitely want to avoid that. For sure.
We are arriving at Federal Circle for hotel, shuttles, and rental cars. This is a Jamaica train stopping at Jamaica with connections to the LIRR, E, J, and Z train service. Stop. Look around and please take all your belongings.
That announcement was clearer because I'm holding the microphone to the speaker.
This
But my arm started hurting, so I stopped.
Train. For your safety, please ride elevators located at the end of all AirTrain stations.
Oh, a reversing plane.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Please hold on.
Last stop, Jamaica. Wow, it's a cloudy day. It snowed last night in Brooklyn like 2 or 3 inches. Just a pleh, and it's wet snow too. Gross.
J and Z train service.
I should say New York. Snowed all over New York City.
Take all your belongings.
This is Queens. But not for long.
This train is a Jamaica train, stopping at several circles for hotel, shuttles, and rental cars, and all airline terminals.
All right, wait for all the people with bags to get out. All I have is my belonging camera. Here we go, and that's the way we're going. Exit 850. First leg of the journey done. Well, I'd still have to pay the crazy fee to exit the AirTrain. Then let's walk a long ways to pay the special fee to be able to get out of the AirTrain system. Metro cards over here, contactless payment to the left. Jakey from Brooklyn, thanks so much for sponsoring that fare. This is a 10-trip card I bought when I dropped Lily Shine off. Might need it again, who knows? Normally I take the E, but I am actually not going to take the E. I'm going to take the Long Island Railroad because that is not New York City Transit. Long Island Railroad is its own section of the MTA, not NYCT. Let's see. 4, 3, Penn Station. I'm going to Penn Station. Okay, looks like I gotta go to track 3 and 4, or 4. Take whichever one I can. So let's go ahead and activate the ticket. And there, oh, activate, there it is. Luke Tocho? Luke, thanks so much for sponsoring that city ticket. Oh, okay, well, it's supposed to be here already. Because it's past 8. But nothing's there. Okay, there's nothing on track 3 or 4 right now. Let's see. Wait for stuff to arrive. Oh, what's that arriving?
It's track 2.
Yeah, it's track 2.
Supposed to arrive on track 3. It's on track 2. Whatever. Can I help you with that real quick? You sure? Okay, all right.
Good old Long Island Railroad.
Okay, both of them are going to Penn Station. Interesting. I guess I'll take this one.
Yep, just a random guess, a random figure. I didn't really check the board too much, just the destination. Doobie-doobie-doo, and ding. Not dinging, this isn't an all trains video.
Ooh, it's express.
Cool, cool. The next station from here is Penn Station. That's so cool. Ding, ding, ding. Get out of here. The beep, 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 I should say, not ding, ding, ding. Oh, the windows, the Long Island Railroad windows. At least this one is somewhat see-outable. Oh no, the toilet. It's out of service. Guess I'll just have to hold it. And we stopped.
Well, we were going somewhere, but now we're not.
Out the other window, you can see a double-decker Long Island Railroad train arriving. Don't know a lot about the models of the trains on Long Island Railroad, so that's what I'm calling it, double-decker. Wow, what a pretty, dang window! Such a pretty view, and like the ruined by the window. Hope they sued whoever made these windows. Supposed to be able to see out them unobstructed, unless they wrap them with some ridiculous stuff. Oh hey, Kew Gardens. There's the Kew Gardens Long Island Railroad stop. We're going express, so we're not stopping there though. There's the local track. There's Forest Hills. Beautiful stop, beautiful station, beautiful area, and wow, there's just such a pretty ride today. There's just a lot of interesting houses that all look the same here in Queens. Man, at least it's not elevated rails, but at least it's exposed. It's not in a tunnel. And this looks like the Woodside Station, Long Island Railroad Woodside Station.
There went Woodside. Believe it or not, this is the very first time I've ever taken the Long Island Railroad from Jamaica to Penn.
There's a plane landing. I assume going to LaGuardia. Ooh, the Sunnyside Yard. I forgot we were going to pass through this. I don't think I've ever passed through the Sunnyside Yard on the Long Island Railroad. Huh, maybe I have. When I took the LIRR to Grand Central. still pretty cool. Saw an Amtrak electric engine there. Not a lot to see. Probably some stuff to see out the other side, but there's a dude looking out the window on the other side too, so not gonna bother him. Okay, now we're in the tunnel, so let's get on out of here. Let's zoom on through it. Tappity tap. And here we are, Penn Station / Moynihan, not really, just Penn Station. Cool, cool. Gotta love the Express. Open the door now, please. There we go. Oh, I was waiting on the wrong side. Second leg done. Now it's time to go upstairs.
832 from Concoa train has been changed to track 15. This is a track change. Please safely use all available escalators, elevators, and stairways to walk up and over to track 15. 832 from Concoa train stopping in Woodside, Jamaica, Mineola, Hicksville, Bethany, Torringdale, Parkville, Lloyd, Davis, Deer Park, Brooklyn, Central, and from Concoa. Now boarding track 15. This is a track change for this morning. Please safely use all available escalators, elevators, and stairways.
Wow, the quality of the announcement definitely changed out from that little hallway to the main passage. Okay, still have to get to the PATH train. These announcements never stop. Yeah, the change of plan, the Ronkonkoma. Oh yeah, I wanted to point out how I really like the little brass rails on the Long Island Railroad stairs. That's nice. I don't think I've ever actually captured the new Penn Station on camera. Yeah, I mean, I've been here, but I haven't actually done it in a video, so here we are. Let's go up the center track and escalator fun to the big reveal. So pretty. Goodness, this is New York City. We're on 33rd Street, right? If I keep walking straight? Yeah. Let's actually get a shot here. There we go. There's the Penn Station. Very beautiful. A little weird that it took so long to create, but there it is. Shout out to Peyton and Grandma Nellie in the Patreon chat who mentioned that, who mentioned that there is a very special PATH train running right now because the Hoboken station is closed. There is a special service that runs from 33rd Street through New Jersey all the way back to the World Trade Center. That's what we're taking. Yeah, but we got to get there first to the PATH, a bit of a walk. I completely missed the little subway entrance because I was yapping. But there's what's going on past the green wall. Random construction, stuff happening. But over here, the Celtic Rail. Well, that's interesting. Rail-themed area right here. Yeah, it's like a train station, old type train station looking thing. Stores, restaurants, whatever. I am not stopping there. I'm on a mission. And here is the third leg of the journey right here, PATH, 33rd Street. Okay, PATH is usually a little more enforcing about the rules about shooting. So I'm going to take this on the DL. I'm going to try and shoot. Let's take this off. Handle off, and we're going to take the microphone off. So I'm just going bare camera. Okay, bare camera. Let's see if we can get away with this. Just sort of hold it at the hip, inconspicuously. Annoying doors. Let's see, PATH down to the right. Zoom. Take our time here a little since we don't usually enter PATH stations. Let's see. World Trade Center, there's the train, 2 minutes. Let's do an Omni smack. Oh. All right, maybe let's try it again. Dang it. All right, well, there. Peyton and Grandma Nellie, thank you for that PATH fare. Yeah, MTA and Port Authority, New York, New Jersey just don't play nice together when it comes to payments. Here we are, though, on the PATH train. Ding dong! Newport is next. I don't think I've ever been to the Newport station. 8:45 a.m. World Trade Center train. I'm gonna have a seat right here. Yep, we're gonna watch. I guess that was the Newark train.
This train is going to World Trade Center.
Stand clear of the closing door.
Somebody wanted to make sure this goes to Exchange Place. It does. And also, it's a little weird that the designations on the trains are correct, but they don't have any automated announcements for it. That was a manual announcement. PATH is supposed to have automated announcements. Anyway, there's 33rd Street. We'll creep out of here. Quite busy, 33rd Street PATH. Nice platform. All right, now that we're past the platform, what, 23rd is next, I think? I can't even barely understand him. 23rd, I'm pretty sure he said, right? Yes, 23.
Stand clear of the closing door.
The closing door, not doors. All right, let's get a little bit of a time lapse going on here. 14th Street is next. Or this one, not next.
Stand clear of the closing.
Oh my goodness. Not waiting at all. Stand clear of the closing. Ding dong. 9th Street. Yep, 9.
Stand clear of the.
He did it again. Stand clear of the ding dongs. Yeah, I'm not sure what he said. Christopher Street, I guess. Yep, Christopher. C.
Stand clear of the closing door.
Ding dong. Let's get out of here. We're going to New Jersey now. We're going to New Jersey now.
Once again, passengers who are going to Hoboken, change at Newport for the Hoboken shuttle bus. This train is going to World Trade Center. Once again, passengers going to Hoboken, change at Newport, the Hoboken shuttle bus.
You know, as much as I'd like to take a shuttle bus, I don't like to take shuttle buses, so I'm not going to. Going to World Trade. Trains only. Non-New York City Transit trains. Squeaky squeak. And we stopped. Let's get going again. Tappity tap. There we go. Nope. And we stopped again. Man, this is a ill-prepared route. This special PATH route. The Port Authority dropping the ball. They just like, hey, here's a new route. Just do it. I'm not changing for the Hoboken. Stop trying to sell me the Hoboken shuttle bus.
This is the train to World
There it
Trade
is.
Center. Making stops at Exchange Place and World Trade Center.
Stand clear of the closing door.
Now we hit the automated announcements. I don't know why they were not there before. I guess that's just not how it's programmed.
This stop is Exchange Place. Change here for the train to Newark across the platform.
Well, Exchange Place is a big place for exchanges, I guess.
This is the train to World Trade Center. The next and last stop is World Trade Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Hooray, we're going back to New York City.
Stand clear of the
Oh,
closing
telling me
doors.
twice. So nice, it told me twice. Stand clear of the closing doors, and at least they, you know, let him finish his sentence. Look, squeak, looks like we're oh, there's that's a heck of a substation buried there. So we should be squeaking our way into World Trade right about now. Train got crowded at Newport because of the Hoboken line, I guess, the shuttle bus. There we go, way over there. We're curving in. Here we go.
World Trade Center.
You know what? Unusually high call volumes right now. Okay. Advertisements.
This is the train to 33rd Street.
Uh-oh, the other side opened. Yeah, I guess I'll go out this side. I know they're both probably gonna open, but I'm just gonna go out this side. I'm gonna take this elevator right here. Never taken the elevator before.
Stand clear of the closing
Bump.
doors.
Wait, are there two elevators? There's two elevators. Looks like that's going back to 33rd. Oh, and they're both coming down at the same time. Interesting. Nice elevators. Double elevators, that's crazy. Let's see. Main level. Bye-bye, 33rd Street Path Train. Well, that was uneventful, thankfully. Oh boy. So, 3 trains, ones I don't usually take, all the way from JFK to World Trade. I cannot recommend this route, but at least you get to end at the Oculus, which is beautiful. Exit.
Anyone approaching you from Washington, Texas, even if someone asks for a digital payment, don't give it to them. It may seem harmless, but it could cost you big money for eating your phone.
Such a big space. Here we go. Beautiful. People make fun of the Oculus because of the cost of it, I guess, and the cost of maintenance. I think it's worth it. I think it's really pretty incredible. But anyway, I can't not recommend the route I took to get to World Trade enough. Don't do that. Just, go to Jamaica and take the E-train straight here. That's the way to do it. But I did this to prove that it could be done. No subway, no bus. The Long Island Railroad was $7 city ticket. The AirTrain was $8.50 and the path was $3. That's $18.50 to go from JFK to here. There are cheaper ways, and it wasn't even that fast. Remember, leave your car at home. Don't take the trains that I took, but take the train to get where you're going. And if you enjoyed this silly route and want to see more silly routes, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because thank you for watching.